Today we're going to be looking at some stuff that I've received from my i7 build part 1. The Apogee GTZ is going to be cooling my i7 940 that I received next week. But I don't have an adapter yet, so I'm going to have to use air cooling that comes with it until then. We got 3 gigabytes of Corsair running at 1600 megahertz, 88824, Dominator memory, a max voltage of 1.65 volts. I'm kind of disappointed with the packaging. It's kind of lame from Corsair. Like with my 4 gigabytes DDR3, I got it in a regular, a way better packaging than this, but this is just kind of ridiculous actually from Corsair. So we got 1, and there's 1 gigabyte stick each. The reason why I went 3 gigs is because I don't use a 64-bit operating system. 2 gigabytes, and even 3 gigabytes won't be used, but it's running on Vista Ultimate 32-bit. I may upgrade to 64-bit and buy a 6 gigabyte kit, but whatever. Until then, that's what I'm using. And then the king of the whole system is the Rampage 2 Extreme. My first Rampage board of the series. This, not my first Asus board, but I didn't have a very good, well, my experience was alright with this series so far. So that's the board. Take a look at the packaging. You can see it has some information on it on the top. On the top flap here, it has some info. It has a pretty cool design to it. Like it has the south bridge cooler, then we have the north bridge, and this lights up here. It supports 12 gigabytes of GDDR3 memory. Got the overclocking features here. Got 3-way SLI from the 280s. Basically, it's the same as, you can see how big that CPU socket is. Where the 790 is more like, well, that. Like it's not even half. That's probably almost twice the size of an LGA 775 socket right alone. But we're gonna see how the 940 plays on this motherboard when I receive it, and we're gonna take a look at some packaging. Very nice design. I really like the quality in this board, like for physically, is very, very nice. Very solid board. I'm yet to see how the overclocking is, and how the gameplay, and how stable it is compared to my XFX 790 Ti Ultra I'm using right now. But this should totally be a totally different ball game. So I'm really looking forward to overclocking this. It has a huge south bridge cooler. And I've been looking at the Rampage series for a while. I never bothered to buy one until this one. Just for some reason I didn't. After the Striker series that I read bad reviews on, so I kind of thought maybe stay away from them, go down and forth for now. So this is just a basically comeback for me to Asus. Republic of Gamers. Should be good, I think. Maybe one day we'll put 12 gigs of memory on there. I just think it's way overkill. But let's look at some of the accessories that comes with this board. Okay, the accessories this motherboard comes with, and very well packaged as well. Very impressed with the packaging Asus put into this. Some zip ties. Okay, we got everything's sliding out here. Okay, we got we got our sound card. That's the first time I've ever received a sound card with my motherboard. We got some other accessories. We got our manual. You got the poster to show your post on your motherboard. You've got a 3-way SLI. You need that. We got a funny looking SLI bridge. Oh, yeah, SLI bridge. some SATA cables, not really the usual that comes with any other motherboard that you would buy right now. One other thing I like about this motherboard, it's kind of cool, is the I/O panel. It's really cool. It's insulated or something. It lights up. It's a fancy I/O panel or whatever. I don't know if that's really needed, but that's just, I guess, what you pay for. You get what you pay for. In this case, you get a lot. But we're gonna move on, and later on, I'm gonna do a video of my Antec 1200 with the system running with the 940. Who knows? I might just change my mind and get the Extreme Edition. But for now, plans are for the 940, and then we'll do a video, and hopefully we'll be able to break 28,000 for me on 3D Mark Vantage Professional Edition. So I'll see you then. Bye.